guys? Today we got Volt. I know I haven't been uploaded in a little bit, but time to come back with another video. And so we're gonna dive into Volt, the next starter frame that you can choose from. So you can see him being all cool right here, and we're gonna dive into his first ability. So his first ability is Shock. And what he does is send out a bolt of lightning. Now, when you're reading this on the ability, it misleads you, and I'll explain that in a sec. So, we're gonna go up here, test it on some enemies. We have no mods on, by the way. And we're going to see how much damage it does to about level 20s. And here you go, you see it's doing pretty good. It is a spammable ability, as you can see I'm doing here. I can spam it pretty fast. And they're pretty much all dead. Oh, now he's dead. But we will go back, and I'm going to show you something about this ability that is the reason why it misleads you. So, as you can see, I'm going to use my first ability, and you see how far I hit them. Well, we're going to go back and look at the ability, and you're going to be surprised. It says 15 meters, and you're like, okay, it's 15 meters. You'd think it's actually 15 meters. Well, I'm at a waypoint over there and see 61 meters, and I'm hitting them from 61 meters away. This ability misleads you so much. It basically has infinite range. I don't know if they intended that or it's just a bug, but unless they fix it, it has infinite range. Next, we have speed, which is self-explanatory. We run faster. And as you see, we're running around way faster. But we can make this go further beyond. So we can put Rush on, which is a sprint speed mod, and will boost my base sprint speed. And you see, I have 1.30 sprint speed, and I am going way faster. Because you could see before, when I activated the ability, it wasn't improving much. But now we're cooking gas. Pedal to the metal. But we can make it even better. Because, yes, we can put more sprint speed mods on, but you see we have a speed multiplier, which can be increased by ability strength. When we increase the ability strength of our frame, the multiplier gets higher, and so if you have a higher base speed and a higher multiplier, you're going to be flying. You may be the Flash in the game. He is one of the fastest frames outside of one other frame, which is faster than him. But this is speed. Can be spammed, like while it's still inactive in ability, you can still see you have duration of the ability. You can activate the ability again so it doesn't run out, and you can constantly be fast, which is a nice convenience about this ability being recastable. So his next ability is Electric Shield, and you can see here, and you can cast it multiple times. I haven't counted, but I believe the limit on the shield of how many you can place is 7. And there's a cool thing, couple cool things about it, but one of the things is I'm going to show you first, and the other one I'll show you later. Um, so, as you can see, I'm placing multiple shields. Not that you would ever need this many shields outside of one thing, but if you're just starting the game, you're not going to worry about that at the moment. But as you can see, you can place multiple shields. And you can see that there's a thing popping up when I get near the shield, which I'll show you about in a little bit. But let's grab a low-level weapon, like a level 0 Boltor, probably. And we're gonna go spawn some enemies. And I'm gonna show you something really cool about this that will help you in the future of playing Volt. So we're gonna activate the shield after I shoot him in the head, and we're gonna see it does 145 to the head, and we're gonna shoot him in the head again. Yeah, it only did 141, but you'll see in a sec. There is a electric proc on him. Well, when you do shoot through the shield, it puts electric on your weapon. It's boosted if you have more status on the weapon, but we're not having any mods on this weapon, and yeah. But this will help you a lot because it boosts your damage, and of course it increases with power strength, well, ability strength. I'm always say that for some reason. But here we have the final ability, which is Discharge. Discharge is a wide radius damaging ability. This is like your add clear damaging ability. And as you can see, if they don't die, they get stunned, which is really good crowd control, helping you keep down the enemy fire, helping you survive a bit longer. Now, Volt is a good frame, but I could definitely say that he needs to be better. But as you can see now, I was meleeing there for whatever reason. But another thing is that, so he has a passive, which I forgot to mention about Excalibur's passive in the last video, but I'll tell you about it just after his. But his passive is when you run around, you have extra damage. It can only go up to 1,000, but you never know. Extra damage is extra damage. But now what I'm doing is, you see how I'm meleeing and then I activate speed? Well, when you activate speed and you're using a melee weapon per se, it increases your melee weapon's speed because it's increasing movement speed. And, well, I don't think I have to explain that to you guys. I think you guys are pretty smart. But, which means, as long as you keep increasing your speed multiplier and your speed in general, you'll increase your attack speed. So, really fast weapons, like say the Legion, if you are a moderately invested player, you should know about the Legion. And with a certain mod, say like Heal Return, it's a really good pair because it would help him survive longer, allowing him to heal himself. But yeah, but Volt is a pretty good frame. Definitely not as good as Excalibur, but that might change in the future because of a certain update that's coming that I will talk about in a different video, because it's a really cool update and I feel like anybody who plays this game would love it, even new players. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that hard to get to. But remember I was talking about that there's different things you can do with a shield. Well, one of the things that you can do with a shield is pick it up. That's why you could see that icon. and I'm gonna show you in a bit. Show you in a bit. But it helps survive a bit longer. It definitely is useful in its own way. Because, hey, survivability is survivability in any way, shape, or form. But as you can see, I can pick it up. And by the way, when it's like this and in its normal state where it's on the ground, it does work with your final and your first. Anything that goes through it, its damage is boosted. But as well as when you have the shield picked up, it slows you down, which obviously can be counteracted with your speed, because what else would you do if you're slow? But here I'm going to show you that your damage is boosted with your final. Let me just get some energy so I can actually activate the ability. And see, like, now most of them are dead. And before, there was a lot more left alive. So it definitely does help. Keep in mind, I still have the ability strength mod on my frame, because I forgot to take it off. But it still, either way, boosts your damage, and it's very helpful. But yeah, that's Volt for you. He is a pretty good frame. Definitely could do better. But I think this next update is really going to help out Volt. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope this helped you a good amount. There is one thing that you can do with Volt, but I can't do it in the simulacrum. So like, it wouldn't, and I don't know how to do it. But like, I mean, I know how to do it, but I'm not necessarily good at it. But thank you for watching, and keep your fire burning bright. See you all in the next video.